Nope. Taking this today. So I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a couple modifications done to this bike ever since the time I made a video of it. She put crash bars and bark busters and some sliders on the forks, so that because she crashed a lot when she was learning on it, so she's doing pretty good now. So and yeah, so the bark busters right there actually matches the bike. It feels like a dirt bike, so the bark buster is kind of fitting that she has it on, and the crash bars are really nice too. So they kind of go with the look of the bike, and I put my foot on it, so it's like so it looks like this. So it looks like I'm riding a Harley. I have like a forward peg. But it's a small bike. I'm kind of cramped compared to my initial impression. When I get to ride it more, it's really small. The bike is really small. So we're gonna go to the KTM dealership now, have the problem looked at. I hope it doesn't set me on fire while I'm riding. But there is some slight leak in fuel. I think that's why we're smelling the fuel in the garage. So we're gonna take a look. Hopefully it's covered by warranty, because I don't want to pay for that. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be covered by warranty. It only has 300 miles on it since she bought it. Definitely has that dirt bike sitting position. Feels good. Feels very commanding. You have a lot of leverage. Your arm, you can use your arm. What? People. Dubose Avenue. Duboce? I don't even know how to say it. Duboce. How would you say Dubose? Sounds right. I mean, so far 300 miles in. If it is a warranty issue, then it is warranty. I mean, I had a warranty issue myself. I wouldn't call it unreliable at this point. It would just I don't know if this is a common thing, but it sounds like a common thing when my sister researched it. Common with KTMs in general, I think, not just this bike. It just makes me kind of scared, because I kind of want to get the Enduro soon, and if I'm gonna have to deal with this, it's gonna piss me off. But like for my bike, the S1000, I had a manufacturer error where they pinched the gas tank vent hose, so every time I opened the gas tank, gas will splash out. Kind of dangerous and annoying, yes. After a long ride, it would just burst even harder, because the pressure had built up so much. So I had to deal with it for a couple of days, which is very annoying. So they had that covered. It was 30 minutes. It took took them like 2 hours actually to get that rerouted and looked at, install all that. Not too bad. Alright, so I think we're here. That was a waste of time. Sorry about that, guys. So the dealership turns out to be closed. So I think from now, I mean, it's only a week. I'm sure she can wait. But I think we're gonna have to work on this ourselves, most likely, because we don't like to wait. I think all motorcycle shops are closed. Yeah, they all are. I didn't even know that. What if somebody has like a big ass like Christmas bonus, they want to just spend it, and they're not around? It's like, oh, I'm just gonna spend it on hookers and blow, and Ducati. I love going there. Really nice salespeople. BMW too. It's like, it really feels like a dirt bike. The way you're sitting on it, it feels good. It's so fun. But my the controls for me are so far back that my legs are folded, and I don't like it. So I guess we're going home. That was a waste of time, but I guess I gave you guys a, you know, just a ride along for your viewing pleasure. Whoa! Misshifting every single time. It's embarrassing. This would be a really nice track bike though. It gives you so much confidence because of how light it is, and light and nimble. And then you have the crash bars. You don't have to worry about anything. You have the bark busters. You crash on this. I mean, the worst thing that you could damage is probably the fairings. I mean the cosmetic stuff, you know. The Ninja 250 is actually heavier than this bike, so that's a weird fact there. And when my wife sat on this bike, she's like, oh, this is way lighter, it's easier to control. The handlebars are also like this, you know. It's kind of, you have more control, so it feels better. So since that trip was a total bust, we'll just give you guys a quick walk around of how the bike looks. I haven't really shown this bike because, well, it's not my bike for one, so but I see it a lot because my sister rides pretty often now. She's kind of getting the hang of it. So yeah, you can see the crash bars are well used. She fell a couple times, but you know, learning. So those things really work. They do save your bike. So I should put one of those on mine. I never really believed in them because I think if you fell, but I guess they do work. But depends on the bike, I guess. If you have a full fairing bike, if you fall, you're still gonna mess them up, even though you had those sliders. And then what else is there? So you have the bark busters. She has the mirrors. This mirrors suck. So as I mentioned earlier during the ride, I can barely see anything behind me. She wants to get the fender eliminator, but she can't make up her mind on what yet, or which one. Yeah, it has that leak in the fuel. There's like a fuel line that goes directly to the cylinder. It's leaking a little bit, and it's causing a fuel smell. That was the problem. That was why we're making a trip to the dealership. Bark busters, good for it goes with the bike. Really, look at it. It goes with the bike, with the fairing in the front. WP shocks and forks. That's pretty much all the mods she did. Protection, most likely, most of all. And yeah, this is a really good idea. You drop it a lot, you never have to worry about anything. Other than that, the bike is, you know, standard. Tires are good. Yeah, that's what it looks like. 300 miles so far. That's the first issue. So I don't know how often I get to make a video of this bike, but I see it often, so I might ride it pretty often if I'm able to. And I really want to see how this does on the track or in the twisties. Just one weekend, maybe I can borrow it if she'll let me. Alright, you guys, like I said, I'm sorry about that. I didn't know the dealership was closed until after the New Year's. So we'll revisit that if we have to, or I really think we're just gonna do it ourselves, if anything. And yeah, she replaced that. I think she broke the original one when she was learning. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. It's a Duke 390. Oh, there's one more cool thing. Look at oh, if it's nighttime, you'll see this is all black, and then it would just light up. Yeah, the controls light up like so high tech. All right, I'll see you guys around. I'm gonna ride this around some more and have fun with it since I don't have work today, so I'm just gonna have fun around town. And she let me borrow the bike, so I'll see you guys later.